in the nation's fire disaster in 5 years. At least 36 people are known dead and more than 270 buildings damaged or destroyed across a blackened landscape.
Oh my gosh, look at the harbor.
The resort town of Lahaina is now shrouded in a blanket of thick smoke. The popular tourist spot on the western coast of Maui, steeped in native Hawaiian history dating back to the 1700s, was virtually unrecognizable today, even to locals.
Oh my goodness, look at all these houses.
Adding to the devastating human toll is the loss of cultural treasures.
We were not prepared for what we saw.
Richard Olson is a helicopter pilot for a Maui tour group.
Lahaina used to be the capital of all of Hawaii. All the places that are tourist areas that are Hawaiian history are gone. And that can't be replaced. You can't refurbish a building that is just ashes now. It can't be rebuilt. It's lost forever.
Another casualty, the famous 60-foot tall banyan tree marking where a Hawaiian king's palace once stood. The fires erupted Tuesday night, catching islanders and tourists by surprise. Some even fled into the ocean to escape the flames. Thousands of Maui residents were forced to evacuate.
Woke up this morning and got on our phones to pictures of our house, just down to the slab. Nothing but smoke, cinders.
The flames were fueled by dry vegetation and low humidity, along with strong winds from a hurricane farther south.
In the past several decades, as agriculture kind of declined, this is across the state, these spaces fill in with literally tons of fuel, and these grassy fuels are highly sensitive to quick drying out and really easy to ignite.
Entire neighborhoods were destroyed. Block after block revealed the charred shells of homes and vehicles, some still smoldering. Today, thousands of customers were still without power and cell phone service. The only road in and out of Lahaina was closed to most traffic to clear the way for fire and emergency crews. Hawaii's National Guard flew Chinook helicopters to put out fires and help with search and rescue operations. President Biden also approved a disaster declaration for Hawaii, bringing federal assistance to the state.
Well, one woman this morning shared that she ran for her life. The fire moved a block in 15 seconds. So she ran for her life, jumped over the seawall into the water, and was basically in the water for 7 hours. In the meantime, one of her apartment mates died right next to her. She saw that happen, and then she felt like she was getting hypothermia, so she would approach anything that was on fire in order to get some warmth, which then would burn her. So a story like that those are the types of stories that we're hearing, and those are from mobile, able-bodied people who are able to run. And so to think of just all of the people the elderly, those that are not mobile, children.
Homes, businesses, cars, and so much more. Before and after satellite images illustrate the path of destruction as the firestorm blew through the historic town of Lahaina. But winds have thankfully calmed. And this evening, survivors are sharing with us their harrowing stories of escape, which for many involved a desperate dash to the ocean with the flames at their backs. President Biden declaring a major disaster on Maui intended to fast-track help to the island, where thousands are in shelters and
damage here is extensive. It stretches block after block and neighborhood after neighborhood. That wildfire just exploded here. This is actually the area where some people ran from their homes into the ocean about a block and a half away. But tonight, far too many people did not escape the flames.
As homes erupted into fireballs, the fast-moving inferno obliterated everything in its path. This tropical paradise becoming a death trap for dozens who couldn't outrun the flames.
Let's go!
After this terrifying, heart-pounding scene to evacuate, late today, authorities confirm at least 53 fatalities, the second deadliest blaze in recent U.S. history. Lahaina, the historic town in ruins, where nearly 300 structures were swallowed by flames and engulfed in smoke.
Oh, God, man. The fire devoured homes in minutes. Neighbors say it jumped from house to house and then block to block. Many say the flames were out before firefighters even arrived.
A popular, colorful beach town, this is what Lahaina looked like and what's now left today. Here at the harbor, residents say more bodies are washing up along the shore.
As the fire came across this area, victims say they were running as fast as the flames. Many jumped right into this harbor to save their lives.
It was too much and time to go because I could hardly breathe.
Patrick Sullivan lives steps from the beach and lost it all.
How do you describe the emotions that you're feeling right now?
Well, right here, it's pretty tough. But we'll be okay. We'll make it.
With Maui in misery, tonight 3 separate firefights are still underway. The National Guard making progress, but there remains no cause for the fires, only reassurance from the president.
Anyone who's lost a loved one whose home has been damaged or destroyed is going to get help immediately.
But for so many, help won't ease the heartbreak. Kimo Kirkman lost more than just his home in the fire. His father's ashes are also gone.
And now he's just in the ground with all the other ashes. I was packing up pictures, old pictures, and I found some of these old pictures, and I said, oh, I should take a picture of it. And I'm so thankful I did, because this is the only thing I have now.
Unbelievable.